Here's a cool little trick using just 3 silver dollars. Now, if you take one, give it a squeeze, and you wait long enough, it actually turns invisible. At which point you can leave it hanging in midair. Believe it or not. So that leaves just 2. Remember, the first one's there. The second one we'll put right here, just in the middle. And then the last one, again, give it a squeeze. Wait. We'll leave that one right here. So that's 3 coins all hanging in midair. Of course, they're invisible, but we can get them back. There's number 3 right there. We just give it a shake, and it comes back. That was coin number 3. Number 2 is right there in the middle. We give that a shake. We get coin number 2 back. And then the first coin was over here. We give that a shake. We get coin number 1. That's just something cool with 3 silver dollars. Hello and welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me again today. Hey, I'm happy you're here, and I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well, and I'm glad to teach you this cool trick today. Now, this is something I've come up with fairly recently. I've been messing with it about the last 6 months or a year, and it came out of a desire to create a version of David Roth's hanging coins that didn't use edge grip, so that it would be more versatile, more angle friendly, where you could do it kind of with people all around you. So my requirement was, my personal requirement was that it didn't use edge grip, and you could use uncirculated coins, so they didn't have to be soft, quiet coins, which opens it up to being kind of impromptu. Not that you would do it with quarters or borrowed change, but that you could do it with any coin that you had. And sometimes I'm switching between dollars and half dollars, or Kennedy half dollars that are very noisy, to Barber half dollars that are super slick. So this is what I came up with, and it's really easy to do. Maybe not beginner level easy, but it's definitely attainable if you're kind of beginner to intermediate level. So let's dive right into this. All you need is 3 coins. Now, I'm using dollars here, of course, just to be as clear as possible. But again, you can use any coins you wish. This isn't dependent on being quiet at all. So the coins start out in a spread just like this. The top coin being the closest to you, followed by the second coin in front of that, and the third coin in front of that one. The first vanish here is just this pull down vanish, which is from Jeff Latta. Now, this is simply just the thumb pulling the top coin behind the other 2, combined with the action of the fake take. So you come here, do the move, come away with your thumb pinched behind your fingers, as if you've pinched off that coin from the spread. So after this first fake take, we need a certain premise. Like, how is this happening? As you're explaining to the audience, I'm going to hang these coins in the air. Well, before I say that, the coins become invisible, which in my mind, something invisible is kind of weightless. So that leads me to the main premise of hanging the coins. So as you do this, you then start to explain what's happening. If you squeeze a coin and wait long enough, it'll eventually turn invisible. So from this point, you're just miming, and I'm holding my hand like this, as if I'm holding the coin on edge like this. So this is all just acting, you know, squeeze, show some effort. Don't overdo it, but give it a second before you finally kind of show your hand like this. Make sure it's kind of obvious that your hand's empty, and then, you know, pick a spot over to your right and just kind of leave it there. As you continue to kind of look there, your hands are going to meet. You're going to take the bottom coin right into finger palm. So you put that right into finger palm. Then you're going to split the other two coins apart. So it looks as if you've taken the two coins that are visible to the audience and taken those apart. The action is almost indiscernible from the real thing. So you're getting one coin hidden in the right hand so that, you know, now you can kind of show your left hand empty without being so obvious. So we've taken the first coin, hung it up in the air, and as we come back to this spread, the bottom coin gets gripped into finger palm, and in the same action you split these apart, and you can show them like this. The coin being in finger palm, it's the most angle friendly position. No one can see from either side of you. No one can see in front of you. You can turn your hands like this and they can see your palms. They can definitely see into your left hand. So from here we go into the next move. For the next coin, we're gonna apparently dump the coins into the left hand. What actually happens is the right hand will snap its coin into finger palm, creating the noise we need to convince the audience that we did that. So we're here and we're talking and you come over. The left hand will make a catching motion as the right hand does that. And it looks just like the real thing. So you're here displaying the two coins. You come over to the left. You snap the right hand's coin into finger palm as the left hand drops and catches its coin. But together, it looks as though both coins landed in the left hand. So after the move, you can make a remark about, you know, okay, the first coin's there, watch the second coin. This gives them a chance to see kind of an empty hand. This is Ramsey's subtlety, of course. So you're saying, okay, the first coin's there, now watch the second coin. Now you're gonna reach in and just take the one coin out. And I have the advantage here of having my wedding band. So I have this added illusion of tapping what should be another coin in my hand. If you don't wear a ring, you can just kind of do some type of slidini type of miming here before you do the squeeze, show the invisible coin, and then we're going to hang it up right here in the middle. And then immediately after this, we're going to do a false transfer to the left hand with the last coin. Now this will seem a little bit crowded if you're not used to doing this, but it's really not too bad. So you have two coins in finger palm. This coin gets faked. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can either use a snapback technique. This is from Al Schneider. Or a old school John Ramsey type of vanish where he would come across the coin and then with his thumb pull it down as he came away. Either way, it looks almost identical from the front. So you're here, and then here. The coin is on one side balanced on the side of my middle finger, and then on the top face, it's on the pad of my thumb. So that's the position. There's enough space between the coins that you're not going to get any noise at all. So you're here, and your right hand will stay in this position for the time being. So we do this last vanish, and then focus attention on this last coin. So you're pointed to your left a little bit, you're doing the squeeze, and you can drop your right hand. Everything's secure. You're looking over here before we show the invisible coin again and put it up in the air there. At this point, I like to have my hands meet, and I'll kind of just, not hand wash, but I can show my left hand, so that's what I do, and I kind of just leave my right hand, just here as I continue to talk. And I make this brief because I don't want to stay here. But then I say, there's 3 coins hanging up in the air and they're invisible, but we can get them back. So in that amount of time, I now reach with my right hand, and you're still pretty good on angles here. Someone may be able to see if they're behind your left shoulder. Otherwise, everything is still very well covered. So you're going to reach up. You can move your thumb here, and that's about it. Everything else is kind of locked up, but that's enough to get kind of a plucking motion here. And then with just a shake like this, 1, 2, 3, I'm just getting my thumb underneath this coin, levering it up, and pushing it to the extreme fingertips. So you're here, you go up to the air and just pluck and come back to your center. And then as you're shaking, the thumb comes underneath, pushes up, and then pushes it out to your fingertips. By the time you stop, the coin is all the way out, and they can see all of the coin. From here, I drop it into the left hand, and I'm going to do a shuttle pass, and I actually push out one of the coins from here to the right hand. So you've produced this, you drop it off, and then it looks like you pass it back to the hand, but you've actually gotten one ahead by keeping this coin behind. So after this production, you drop this off to show again, do a little shuttle pass. Now with your left hand again, you can kind of point like a Ramsey subtlety here, and then I come underhanded. So they see the palm here, then I come like flat-handed to grab the next coin. It gives really a feeling of emptiness. And again, I'm going to go shake, shake. And this is just my thumb pushing the coin out to the fingertips. The easiest production you can do, but it looks better when there's some motion involved and the coin slowly emerges. It looks like it just materializes. So boom, there's number 2. Now I drop these both off to my left hand. As I'm looking at those, my right hand has dropped to my side, where I position the last coin from finger palm into nowhere palm. So I've produced coin number 2. I drop these off. As my right hand drops to my side, it's just my thumb pushing that edge down, and the coin is gripped solely by the third finger. This is nowhere palm or third finger curl palm. Now I can go up to the last, the first coin, make a plucking motion, shake, shake, and then the thumb comes under and pushes it up and out to the fingertips. So again, the second coin was produced. We dropped both coins over here. This coin's repositioned. So now you can come up with a really good display. And this is brief and your hand is in motion, but they can see through your fingers before you pluck this one down, shake, shake, push the coin out. And that's number 3, or number 1 actually. You can finish with a little coin roll or just drop it off. And that's a cool trick with 3 silver dollars. So that's it for today's video. A really cool, doable version of the hanging coins that's angle friendly, coin friendly, and it'll make you look like you're an expert. So I hope you enjoyed that today. Leave any feedback below. And again, I'm glad to see you here, and I'll see you on the next one.